budget based on population, which has not been granted yet. So I'm disclosing this as me doing my job for my district. But what I propose, however, is that it not just be for me, for the whole country. We lower prices, save at least 100 billion pesos, and use that to help the underserved districts.
Sir, sorry, clarify lang. Kasi when you said na ibaba yung presyo ng DPWH projects 25% para maiwasan na yung 150 billion na kickbacks. I understand that you just wanted na mawala yung mga kickbacks nga. Pero sinasabi mo po, he's proving that he is not getting kickbacks kapag ibaba na ni Dizon or ng DPWH nga ito. So you're saying, sir, na kung hindi niya ibaba to, hindi bumaba yung presyo, kumuha ka na kickback?
Very suspicious why someone will not want to lower prices, which is why I'm thankful that Secretary Dizon has said he will lower prices. That's reason for us to have hope, right? But um, of course, that's not the only reason that he is directly benefiting from it, but that maybe he wouldn't want to step on the feet of people who are benefiting from it. And to that extent, we should also uh, sympathize with his situation. But that if he lowers the prices, wala na tayong papag-uusapan na potential corruption sa office ng Secretary ng DPWH kasi pinakita na nila, ayaw nila ng kickback. Again, I'd say there's so much focus on investigating who knows who and talk to who about what. We cannot get to the bottom of all of these alleged corruption in government. But if we lower prices, that is a very clear sign that we don't want corruption. So that's why I'm focused on proposing lower prices.
Red Mendoza po of Manila Times.
If you're saying na you have to lower your prices po or lower the prices ng mga projects ng DPWH, baka naman po mag-resort sila to substandard na gamit. Kasi when you say lower prices, baka sabihin nila, baka pwede naman nating tipirin yung, kasi mababa yung budget eh. How can you resolve, yun yung first question ko, how can you resolve na dapat hindi substandard yung magiging projects if you're proposing a lower budget for the DPWH?
Sabi nga ng iba sa Facebook, dapat lower by 50% eh. Kasi ang sabi sa Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearings, less than 50% of the contract price actually goes to the projects. But the problem is if the district engineering offices will not do the quality control and audit the compliance on the program of works, which is why lower prices is not all. But if you lower it by just enough, then you will at least reduce the corruption because it's already been tested in the time of Secretary Babe Singson, who lowered the prices by 10%. Ang sabi dito, nabawasan ng corruption dahil binawasan ng 10%. Now, if you reduce it by 25%, there's a valid argument that you will also be reducing the quality from going from 10 to 25. Unless you have a very good reform already in the district engineering offices. But I think it should be more than 10.
My last question na lang kung kasi of course you are part of the budget hearings over the past few weeks including nga dun sa DPWH budget. Have you talked to Chair Swan Singh about this? Kasi parang ang dating sa amin na may alam kayo pero hindi alam ni Chair Swan Singh yung mga nangyayari. So have you talked to Chair Swan Singh about this? And if ever man, meron ba siyang reaction to that? And did she respect your vote na no for the budget? Kasi carb kayo na majority eh.
First of all, I would like to thank the House for allowing free speech because we are using their venue on their live stream, which proves that there is free speech in the 20th Congress. Second, that my focus is on the problem that emanates from the DPWH. And I hope that Congress can help solve the problem. But of course, there's so much interest in not solving it also. So the fact that we lowered the DPWH budget from 880 to 625 is a great achievement. I just want to lower it back to 450. But from the start, I have been giving my opinion to the Committee on Appropriations. They took some like that flood control reduction into consideration. but the revised GAB was given to members Friday morning and then voted on that afternoon and then third reading this Monday. And I haven't been able to, and in general, there's no time to really talk about all the issues because this is just one small issue in the budget, right? Or one issue in the budget. But that's why it's an ongoing process. The Senate budget hearing of DPWH is next Monday. The budget will still only be finalized at the end of the year. There's still time.
Last na lang. Are you willing to send a letter to Senator Win Gatchalian, the Finance Committee head, to outline all of the points you raised here sa press con?
Actually, I really want to give credit to Senator Gatchalian and many other senators. Senate President Tito Soto also made a statement in an interview a few days ago that he thinks there should be an across-the-board reduction of 15 to 20%. Senator Bamakino, during the Blue Ribbon Committee hearing, was the one who asked, what is the percentage of a project that goes into the project? And that's when USEC Roberto Bernardo said almost 100% of bids are rigged, and only 35 to 50%, according to DE Alcantara, actually goes into the project. And I think Senator Bam also said that he will research on whether the CMPD and the DUPA is overpriced. So, napakagaling ng mga senators sa 20th Congress. Hindi po ito idea ko lang. Nagkataon lang, una, ang Kongreso magtalakay ng DPWH budget. But I'm sure higit pa ang mga analysis na ilalabas nila sa DPWH Senate budget hearing.
Any questions po? Ate Rosalie Cos po, UNTV.
Ikaw yung nag-suggest niyan, ha?
Investigations. Do you want the ICI to investigate
Well,
Secretary Vince?
Secretary Dizon was in the ICI this morning about others. And I, again, do believe that Secretary Vince is doing a good job, given the very challenging job that he has. But that none of us is perfect and beyond reproach. And what's the venue? I don't know. And it doesn't occur to me until you ask that question that that's even an option. Kasi what I'm trying to do is prevent future corruption. Because Secretary Vince is new, right? And there's some that you have to go out of your way to change. But there's some that's on your lap, and if you want to change, you can change. So I don't think that the forum is investigation. Because the rigging of bids of the 2026 budget has yet to be committed. If there is kickbacks paid next year, then the DPWH officials should be responsible for kickbacks anywhere in the country. But October 2025, we are deliberating on the 2026 DPWH budget. Ang sabi nga, a pound of prevention is worth an ounce of cure. It's so much easier to prevent corruption if we fix the budget than to run after all these people who have already stolen from the past or future DPWH budget. So I'm really pleading with Congress, Senate, and the DPWH that we fix the 2026 budget. I have been prompted also by Secretary Vince's remark last Friday that he wants to fix the budget for 2027. And I really plead that we revisit the 2026 DPWH budget because the public wants to see real results. There's so many big numbers being thrown around about how much we can recover from the already stolen funds, but there's still, I've estimated 150 billion pesos in kickbacks in the current budget. If we lower the DPWH budget, it will be a great accomplishment to the leadership of Secretary Vince that if we lower it by 100 billion, that we prevented 100 billion pesos of corruption. So I am praying that Secretary Vince will do the right thing and be a hero. Thank you.
Sir, last na talaga ito. Sorry po. Worst case scenario, are you also willing to reveal your source and submit them in ICI for investigation?
Actually, if you stand outside of this room when Congress is in session, you can ask every single one of them what they know. It's not only a few people in Congress that knows things about what I'm talking about. So the reason why I'm saying this, and I believe that more information will come out after I say this, is because there's so much information out there if you just ask the other members than me.
Sir, yung kausap po ninyo kanina, source nyo po yun, di ba?
Yan yung isa sa mga accused.
Oh, okay. Isa sa mga accused.
But
Alam po ni
But,
Secretary Dizon
you know,
na
in their
nakakausap niya
defense,
siya.
they really want to do a good job, right?
Oh.
And they take the public's feedback into account. That's why I hope that coming out of this, we will slash the budget, prevent corruption, and I believe that Secretary Vince can be known as a truly great reformer in DPWH. Because I believe they will say that they will find who the contractors in DPWH are and remove them.
Si Secretary Bunoan po ba yun?
Former na siya.
Okay po. Okay po. Sige, sir.
Hindi. I mean, alleged. I mean, that's a strong word eh. No, I mean, I already said a while ago naman eh. Hindi daw na nila alam sino eh. Kaya, no, I really don't know. No. Isang appointee. Pero I really don't know who it is. I'm just saying that I've heard from several that there are. But by the way, no, no, because I don't know who is the possible contractor because I was not told who, but I was actually told multiple, so I don't know who. Anyone's possible. If I was told who, I could have said it by now. But by the way, I would really say let's not just focus on the appointees under Secretary Vince because you can also do your own research. And the gentleman on the phone admitted, among the regional directors and district engineers, as is logically incentive by them, many have ended up being contractors of DPWH projects. Appointee. But again, we want solution, and I think they are committed to solve the problem. Thank you.
Okay.
But I would also like to make prominent the request. Please share the information on the budget per district, like what I have here, but please officially release it to the public, and the proponents behind the projects, and how much is the non-allocable, and the proponents for the non-allocable. Thank you.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view. Next, I set a priority and a due date to keep things on track. I create custom statuses to organize my progress exactly how I want it. I like to add the action items field so AI can show me the next steps. I add my teammates as watchers so they're in the loop. ClickUp makes work easy, from personal projects to running a multi-billion-dollar company. Click the link below to create your workspace for free.
Next trip, luxury hotel with a private pool.
Relax, don't sweat it. Agoda's great hotel deals got this. See the world for less. Book now.